Good morning to you on this lovely 2020 pandemic day. We're making oatmeal in the most relaxing and aesthetic way possible because the world is not chaotic here. No, not on this channel. We're peaceful here. So join me and listen to the calming stream of water peeing into my oatmeal bowl. Ah, relaxing and totally not weird. And if you look at the microwave, it is 8:23, and yes, I did spend 15 or 20 minutes in bed contemplating my life and having a minor existential crisis. But life's gonna be okay when you've got some pretty looking oatmeal that's gonna fuel you for some circus training later.
Hummingbird.
It's the little things in life that really make you so... So, this is where the magic happens, and hold on, there's a hair on my face. Okay, this is where I train, and I was really lucky where my parents-in-laws were really kind and let me put my giant rig inside their house. And I'm training right now for 2 different projects. One is for a company, and I can't really say much about that one yet. And I'll be going out later on this week to film for a video shoot, so I gotta prepare for that and make sure I'm ready. A lot of the moves that I'm doing in that piece are going to be one-handed because I'm... And the next video that I'm training for is for my own personal project that I'm going to be filming for Halloween. The birds are really chirping. I don't know if you can hear them, but I do. Okay, I gotta get to training now. So, just kidding. I ate some food since I didn't finish my oatmeal, and then I let my stomach settle so I don't puke. So welcome to my warm-up. I'm an aerialist. I'll be hanging on that rope over there and doing tricks on it. So I need to make sure that my body is fully limber and ready to go before I go up on my rope. So here are some of the stretches that I do. And I also make sure to do some exercises on the ground before I go up in the air so that I can get my muscles and core all engaged. And practice is nothing without music, and make sure to vote. And while we're lying here on the ground, this is my rosin. This is the true hero of my practice. It keeps my hands sticky and grippy. And you just take a little pebble and you crack it in between your fingers and you rub. Yay! I've been back about a month after taking 5 months of no training due to the pandemic, and I definitely don't feel like I'm at my full strength yet. But every day I feel a little bit stronger, and that gives me hope that I will be back to what I was before and go beyond that. And I'm grateful to have the opportunity to be able to have a performance gig right now, even though it's virtual. And after that gig is over, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do next. All I know is that I'm going to try to set my own performance goals by creating performance YouTube videos. So definitely stay tuned for that. And if you're a circus performer, an athlete, another type of live performer, or really just anyone who has a setback because of the pandemic, I wanted to let you know that we're all struggling together and that we're gonna get through this. So I hope you keep your head up and your chin up, and I hope you have a good day today. So this is the typical way that I set up for a Zoom meeting right after practice. And luckily no one can smell me because I smell pretty rank, but I make sure to tame my hair and wipe the sweat off of my face so I sort of look presentable before I go and tackle racism in the circus industry. Welcome to how I normally video edit. I am usually crisscross applesauced on the floor and I have a pillow as my desk. I do use a desk like a normal person, but oftentimes this is actually how I look. And the 3 ways that I am getting paid for my video editing is 1, through a company called Elevon Editing, which is a woman-run editing company for women online creators. And if you would like to learn the basics of editing for yourself, I do have a link to an editing course down below. The second way that I make money through video editing is by working with circus companies on their video projects. And the third way is through my YouTube videos. And you're probably like,
you're not monetized. You don't have 1,000 subscribers.
And you're right. I am not monetized on YouTube yet. But because of the videos that I have created about racism, there have been people who have resonated with the content that I'm creating and do make private donations. So to you all, I say thank you so much because it just honestly means a whole lot to me. And I ended up going back to my parents' house to celebrate my Mama Sherry's retirement from nursing.
The end.
So now it's dinner time and I'm making salmon because salmon is the only thing I know how to cook really, really, really well. So the beauty guru thing where they put the hand behind like the mascara works. This is my garlic sea salt. And I just sprinkle it over my salmon, just like those chefs on Food Network. And then I put some canola oil and drizzle it gently on top of my beautiful salmon. And then I rub it with my dirty and grimy hands. I'm just kidding, I clean them. Then I pop it in the oven, I smile at the camera, and I open up the oven and I check if it's flaky or not, and I couldn't really tell with the first one, so I basically massacred all of my salmon until I figured out that, I think my salmon needs to cook a little bit more. That's why there's stab wounds in them. And then finally, my beautiful salmon were done, and why is it taking me so long to put it on the counter? And then I let them rest. Yum! This week in particular, I am editing for Kinetic Theory Circus School for their Halloween cabaret, which you should definitely check out and definitely donate to if you can, because they're an amazing circus school in LA that has definitely supported me a whole bunch and has supported a lot of other artists, and they're following all of the COVID-19 guidelines. So they definitely could use some support in getting through this pandemic. Good night!